Hello, everyone, and good afternoon. This is Deanna, and I'm here with you today to share with you the Bible scripture verse for this week. This will be counted as the second entry for February, and I wanted to share with you this entry, which of course goes with the theme for February, which is love. And this is, I thought, a really great verse to share with you because it, again, speaks of love, but speaks of love in a different kind of way other than the romantic way that is usually associated with this month. So I'm trying to focus on more God's love and our love for one another. So the verse I chose for this week is 1 Peter chapter 4, verse 8. And I'm going to read the verse for you, and then I'll explain how I laid it out in my entry here. Okay, so the verse says, above all, love each other deeply, for love covers a multitude of sins. And the way I wanted to express that in my art journal this week was I thought of the word cover. And the way I laid it out here, above all, and I pointed the arrow here and I made the cross, I'm going to show you here, with Band-Aids. Because I thought love covering a multitude of sins, like when you have a cut or you have a bruise or a wound or something that you need to cover, you use some type of bandage or a Band-Aid. And so I found I had these Band-Aids. I actually had like a whole big giant box of Band-Aids that I ordered for some reason and, just had on hand. So I thought, well, this is great. I have the supplies that I need. So, above all, and then I pointed the arrow towards love each other deeply and then love covers a multitude of sins. And Christ showed his love for us on the cross, and we're in the season of Lent right now, and this is something that we should be focusing on the sacrifice that God made for us by sending his son to die on the cross for us. So what a wonderful expression of love he gave for us. So I went ahead and spelled out love on both sides of the Band-Aid, and I wanted to go with this theme of covering a multitude of sins. And so what I did right here is I wanted to show this heart to represent the love, and the love kind of coming off of the cross, and then kind of underneath here, sin, kind of a multitude of sin. And there's all kinds of sin here, like doubt and anger and laziness, pride, deceit, frustration, jealousy, boastfulness, hate. And I'm sure there's probably, a million others that, I could have put in, but I just wanted to lay those out to show, especially in marriage, it's really sinful to be angry towards your spouse. You should really communicate, and to have doubt within your marriage, and hate, especially, and jealousy, and all these things that can tear a marriage apart and can tear relationships apart of any kind, friendships and family relationships. So, I love this idea of having the Band-Aid covering the multitude of sins. So I found these other smaller Band-Aids that I have, and I have these like square Band-Aids, and I wanted to see if I had circle Band-Aids, the little circle Band-Aids, but I didn't. So I kind of cut those in a circle, and to me they kind of look like little fried eggs, but they may do. So I put some X's and O's here with the Band-Aids, and then I actually cut out some hearts here from the Band-Aid packaging and managed to get a couple of hearts from the actual Band-Aids. And they're kind of covering these sins. And that's how Christ's love can just cover all the sin in our life and just, bring us to him, bring us to the cross and his wonderful and greatest sacrifice and expression of love for us. So that was my journal entry for this week. And I'm so glad I got to share this with you. And if you like this video, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. And I hope to share so many more Bible verse entries with you and my take on what they mean to me. And I thank you so much for being with me here today. And God bless you. Bye-bye.